Cancel culture, internet blowback, and paper tigers. Man, you have to love this kind of stuff. So hey there. So today I want to return to that wonderful world of entertainment, to a thing that I like to call cringe farming. Now, cringe farming is fun because it allows us a little escape. We can look at something that doesn't have a lot of meaning, but at the same time is pretty funny to watch play out. And at the end of it, whether we're laughing together or we're shaking our heads, whatever, we can feel better about our day. Now with this starts out as blowback toward Hero Hey. Why? Because Hero Hey had the audacity to make a video. What's funny about it too, you can actually follow this blowback through here. You can follow it, gathering quite a few likes as it goes on through commentary until you hit a certain post. And well, when you hit a certain post, then you notice something went wrong. Why don't you refresh that? The problem is, if you refresh that, well, you're going to find a problem. It's like what I see here in the comment that I think caused this to happen. You'll notice that, well, the account's gone. Why is the account gone? Well, it's afraid probably that it was going to get flagged down. And yeah, I'm not going to go flag your stuff down. That's not the way that I operate. But let's look at this. Let's look at that post here. And let's look at a few of the posts that are under it to get a good laugh at it. Because, well, you're not supposed to have opinions on your own. So if you notice this video of Hero Hey, it says NHA or My Hero Academia is under attack. Hero Academia Season 4 just started and already, and you can see the comment that this is going to spawn from. You have people out here, or a specific person that's noted, complaining about the chest size of a character because God forbid that you actually have something like that come up. Now with Hero Hey talking about that, apparently that's terrible because he didn't redact an ad. Although I have to say, it's interesting to complain about that and yet not redact this ad. But hey, that's your right there. So you can see their comment here from female protagonist. Hey, if you're a grown AF adult with 65.3K YouTube subscribers and your response to a random teenager on Twitter complaining about boobs is to make a 16-minute video ranting about them without censoring their you are the actual worst. Man, Hero Hey, you are the actual worst. You're not the possible worst. You're not the literal worst. You're the actual worst. Now from here comes the comment that I figure got this account shut down. And when I say shut down, this was a voluntary shutdown. This person, they basically went and hid their account. They can bring it back up and nobody can report them. Why? Because they were calling for people to report someone. And well, that got pointed out. So notice this here. Feel free to report the video for inciting harassment since the wasn't censored and it's causing people to brigade her account. Like bros. I like women too, they go on. I like big bahonaronke, roni, whatever there, but harassing teens over a tweet that basically her boob grew 3 sizes, whack, just ain't it. You're adults. Make better use of your time. So making better use of your time here, complaining about people, complaining about stuff online. But let's go to that part here. Hiding the ad. That sounds terrible, right? That sounds like something you're supposed to do with Twitter, at least what they're saying there. Now, to address this, I want to go back to a really dumb conversation. This is one of my favorites to reflect back to every now and then, and it's with our pal Moose Ballman. Now, Moose Ballman, way back when, was complaining about tug videos because I utilize his tweets. And guess what? In his tweets, he thought he had some type of copyright. This was some type of infringement, talking about his public ideas. That's right. Your tweets are copyrighted, boys and girls. Isn't that an amazing idea? Now, there were a lot of people that thought that this was funny. A few people out there that were saying, yeah, right in here too. Maybe you're right. Maybe you should go after it. And one person thought that this would be funny enough to actually go out and respond not only with this part, but they would respond with TOS. So let's look at TOS and see what it says about talking about other people's stuff. By submitting, posting, or displaying content on or through the services, you grant us worldwide, non-exclusive, royalty-free license with the right to sublicense to use, copy, reproduce, process, adapt, modify, publish, transmit, display, and distribute such content in any and all media or distribution methods now or later developed. So essentially, they can go out and take your stuff as Twitter. Plus, they can license it out to other people. So, you have no rights there. But it continues on, too. This license authorizes us to make your content available to the rest of the world. So they can. And now catch this other part. And to let others do the same. Have you ever noticed that papers out there that say a newspaper, say an e-zine or whatever, they'll take something, they'll embed it from Twitter, that'll be the comments there, and they don't give anyone royalties? Have you ever wondered how exactly that works? Well, that's because you're throwing your opinion out there on a public forum, and they don't have to have permission to actually respond to it. That's why you have people out there that will smear certain folks like yours truly as an N to the A to the Z to the I, because current year and all of that. So this idea here that, you should go out and flag because of inciting harassment, that's actually a call for targeted harassment, which is indeed against the rules here. Now, going through this too, people actually respond to that in different ways. You have people that ask about individual agency. Hey, I have the right to talk about it. Or they also throw out comments, which is their right, about Hero Hay, because he's obviously desperate for content now that the whole situation with Vic was thrown out with the bathwater already. Anything for drama and clicks, obviously. And that develops its own stuff. And here, maybe don't make stupid tweets on public websites if you don't want people to see them. It's not inciting harassment to have opinions about your personal or your public opinion. Check his Twitter, and of course he's a Vic Mignogna stan. Oh my God, totally literally. He literally lost all of his court cases. How can people still stan him? Blah, 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 blah. I wonder how that is. Not only appeal, let's just throw that idea out the window. How can somebody, quote unquote, stand the guy? Well, that's because these people, they didn't, quote unquote, defame him, according to a judge. They didn't conspire to destroy him. But you know what? People never showed any type of evidence against the man. Basically, we were told if you brigade hard enough, you can just destroy a person on that. So, hey, if I'm using that lesson there, I wonder how many people would stand for you. Not that I'd want to do that, but, interesting lesson there, isn't it? And this continues to go on. Literally don't care about the boob size of a character who started this. What's pathetic is a grown man was so tilted by the opinion of a random Twitter teen that he felt the need to 60K plus subscribers on them. Yeah, wow. So, looking through this, I thought, wow, this is funny. Especially when I got to this part. Oh my God, SJW Puritan babies are so sensitive. It's just boobs grows up. Makes a 16-minute video, tender tantrum video, and live streams a brigade against a literal teenager while they cry or they criticize their waifu. Now, I look at that. I see all of the time spent making comments, and this person commented quite a bit more on this. The problem is that we can't continue to talk about that because something went wrong. And that something, it went wrong about right here. Because, hey, when I pointed this out, it was doing pretty well. As far as Twitter, I laugh about it. I tell them that someone got salty about Hero Hay, and that Twitter is a public forum too. It notes in the TOS that whatever you post can be used by anyone. So your calls to flag, that's targeted harassment. turnabout and all. Asking them essentially, if you're going out and asking for other people to be flagged, don't you think that maybe turnabout, someone might do that to you? Now, I don't want people flagging anyone. I actually like the fact that you can go out and have discourse. And if you get tired of a person, if they're annoying or they have nothing to say, you can mute or block them yourselves. You don't have to deal with them. But during this, apparently they didn't like that idea. So they decided to react this way because, again, apparently when you go out and you incite people to flag something down, maybe making it disappear down that memory hole. Maybe that'll do you some good. The problem is that the internet is forever. This is an archive for that, for example, and it caught quite a bit of this. And you can see how much of this conversation does end up in that. I mean, when you go through it. And there's a lot more out there, too. I mean, if you're curious and want to check out how much this person had to say about this while they were going out and trying to collect that current year clout, while they were collecting their socially transmitted disease, that current year clap. Yeah, feel that, baby. Feel that there. Yep, you can go and check that out if you want. But take my word on it. It's pretty funny. Again, not when you see this, because you're allowed to have that. And that's great and all. But when you see this, it says plenty. But anyhow, you tell me what you think about this. And also, I mean, do you think it's terrible to go out and make videos about stuff, criticizing things on Twitter? I mean, for myself, I make videos about whatever the heck I want to. That's the beauty of YouTube. YouTube is just picking up a mic, talking about something and having people follow along. But hey, you tell me what you think. If you like this kind of content too, make sure you're subbed, make sure you hit that bell. You know the drill by now. Also, if you want to help out the channel, there are links in the description, and it could definitely use it because this platform doesn't love us. So check those out. Leave me your comments, pro and con. And closing this out, I want to thank you. A lot of places out there, a lot of people forget who exactly makes this stuff work. Don't want to be them. So thank you. I appreciate it. And we'll do this again really soon. Thanks.